Welcome to today's meeting on digital transformation, integrating technology, presented by the Business English Channel.
Thanks, Lucy. It's great to be here to discuss this important and timely topic with you.
So let's begin by identifying the core objectives of digital transformation in today's business environment.
Sure, I think the primary goals are improving efficiency and enhancing customer experiences using modern technology.
Exactly. Many companies focus on streamlining processes and offering personalized services through digital tools.
Right. But beyond that, it's also about staying competitive in a fast-evolving marketplace. Wouldn't you say?
Absolutely, John. Companies that fail to innovate risk falling behind their more tech-savvy competitors.
True. Do you think digital transformation is only about adopting new technologies? Or is it deeper than that?
I'd say it goes much deeper. It's about shifting mindsets and rethinking traditional business models.
That's a good point. It's not just IT teams, it impacts every department in an organization.
Exactly. For instance, marketing departments now rely heavily on data analytics to make strategic decisions.
And customer service teams use chatbots and AI to provide faster, more efficient support.
Well, those are excellent examples. But implementing these changes comes with its own set of challenges, right?
Definitely, cost is a major hurdle, especially for smaller businesses with limited budgets.
True. Another challenge is the resistance to change, particularly from employees who prefer traditional methods.
So, how do you think leaders can overcome such resistance effectively?
Clear communication is key. Employees need to understand why changes are necessary and how they'll benefit.
I completely agree. Providing proper training also helps reduce fear and uncertainty around new technologies.
Exactly. It's about building trust and showing that these changes aren't meant to replace them but to assist.
Well said. Do you think automation is one of the most important aspects of digital transformation?
Absolutely. Automation reduces manual tasks, improves accuracy, and allows employees to focus on higher value work.
And it's not just about efficiency. Automation can also enhance customer satisfaction by speeding up processes.
That's true. For instance, automated systems in e-commerce ensure quick order processing and delivery updates.
Yes, and industries like manufacturing benefit greatly from automation in production lines.
So, we've talked about benefits and challenges. What about risks? Are there specific risks we should consider?
Well, cybersecurity is a big concern. As companies rely more on digital tools, they become vulnerable to attacks.
Very true. Protecting sensitive data and ensuring compliance with regulations is critical in a digital transformation strategy.
Absolutely. Another risk is investing in the wrong technologies that don't align with the company's needs.
That's why having a clear strategy and involving all stakeholders is essential from the start. Now that we've discussed the basics, let's dive deeper into the planning phase of digital transformation.
Sure, effective planning is essential to ensure the success of any transformation initiative. Wouldn't you agree?
Absolutely. The first step is to assess the current state of the company's technology and processes.
Right. Leaders need to identify gaps and understand which areas would benefit most from digital upgrades.
Exactly. For example, if customer service is a bottleneck, investing in AI chatbots could make a huge difference.
Or if operations are inefficient, automation tools might be the right solution to streamline workflows.
Well, once these areas are identified, the next step is setting clear and measurable goals.
That's critical. Without specific targets, it's hard to measure progress or determine if the transformation is successful.
True, goals could include reducing costs, improving customer retention, or even increasing employee productivity.
So, what's your take on involving employees in the planning process?
I think it's essential. Employees bring valuable insights about day-to-day challenges and opportunities.
Exactly. Their input can help shape realistic goals and ensure smoother implementation later on.
Well said, John. It also helps create a sense of ownership and reduces resistance to change.
Definitely. People are more likely to support changes they've had a hand in designing.
So, once planning is complete, what do you think is the next critical step?
I'd say it's choosing the right technologies and vendors to support the transformation.
Agreed. Companies should evaluate multiple options and choose solutions that align with their specific needs.
And they should prioritize scalability, ensuring the technology can grow with the company's future needs.
That's a great point. Investing in scalable solutions prevents the need for frequent upgrades.
Exactly. But cost also plays a significant role in selecting the right tools, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Companies need to balance cost with functionality and long-term value.
Well, besides cost, integration is another key factor. New tools must work seamlessly with existing systems.
Absolutely. Without proper integration, companies risk creating more problems instead of solving existing ones.
So, how do you think companies can ensure smooth integration?
I'd suggest thorough testing before full implementation and involving IT teams in every step of the process.
That's a solid approach. Testing minimizes disruptions and ensures everything works as intended.
Exactly. It's better to address potential issues early rather than during critical business operations.
Agreed. Planning and preparation are the foundation of any successful transformation effort.
Now that we've covered planning, let's focus on implementation, which is where most challenges arise.
Definitely, implementation can be complex, especially when introducing significant changes across multiple departments.
Exactly. One critical factor is setting a realistic timeline for each phase of the transformation.
Agreed. Rushing the process often leads to errors, while delays can reduce momentum and enthusiasm.
So, do you think a phased approach is more effective than trying to implement everything at once?
Absolutely. A phased approach allows companies to test and refine changes before scaling them organization-wide.
Well said, John. It also gives employees time to adapt to smaller, manageable changes.
That's true. Employees need training and support during implementation to ensure a smooth transition.
Right. Without proper training, even the best technologies can fail to deliver their intended value.
So, what do you think is the best way to structure training programs?
I'd suggest a combination of workshops, hands-on practice, and online resources tailored to different learning styles.
That's a good approach. It's also important to provide ongoing support after initial training sessions.
Agreed. Employees should feel confident that help is available if they face challenges using new systems.
Well, communication is another key factor during implementation. How do you think leaders should handle this?
Clear and frequent communication is essential. Teams need updates on progress and how changes will impact them.
Exactly. Transparency builds trust and helps employees stay engaged throughout the process.
Absolutely. Leaders should also celebrate small wins to keep motivation levels high.
That's a great point. Recognizing progress boosts morale and reinforces the importance of the transformation.
So, speaking of motivation, do you think incentives play a role in successful implementation?
Definitely. Offering incentives for completing training or adopting new tools can encourage participation and enthusiasm.
Well said, John. It's about creating a positive environment that encourages growth and collaboration.
I agree. And feedback loops are also critical during implementation. Don't you think?
Absolutely. Regular feedback helps identify and address issues before they escalate into bigger problems.
That's true. Companies should actively listen to employee feedback and make adjustments where needed.
Right. Flexibility is crucial during implementation. Not everything will go as planned, and that's okay.
Exactly. Leaders should be prepared to adapt and find creative solutions to unforeseen challenges.
So once implementation is complete, What do you think should come next? After implementation, the next critical phase is monitoring and evaluating the outcomes of digital transformation.
Absolutely. Measuring results ensures that the goals set during the planning phase are being met.
Exactly. Key performance indicators or KPIs play a vital role in tracking progress and identifying gaps.
Agreed. So, what are some common KPIs companies might use for digital transformation?
Well, metrics like customer satisfaction, process efficiency, and revenue growth are often used to measure success.
Those are solid examples. But don't you think employee adoption rates are equally important?
Absolutely, John. If employees aren't using the new tools effectively, the transformation won't deliver its potential.
Right. Regular employee feedback can provide insights into usability and areas for improvement.
So true. It's also important to analyze whether the chosen technologies align with overall business objectives.
Exactly. If the tools don't support long-term goals, adjustments need to be made sooner rather than later.
Well said. Another critical aspect is evaluating customer feedback to see if their experience has improved.
That's a great point. Customers are often the best indicators of whether the transformation is successful.
Agreed. For example, faster response times or personalized services are clear signs of successful integration.
So, how frequently do you think companies should review these metrics?
I'd suggest monthly reviews initially, then quarterly once the systems are fully operational.
That makes sense. Frequent reviews help identify issues early and keep the transformation on track.
Exactly. And let's not forget about cybersecurity. Regular audits are essential to ensure data protection.
Absolutely. A single breach can undermine all the progress made during the transformation.
True. That's why continuous monitoring and updates to security protocols are non negotiable.
Agreed. Do you think external consultants are helpful during the evaluation phase?
They can be, especially for companies lacking in house expertise or needing an objective perspective.
Right. Consultants often bring valuable insights and best practices from their experiences with other clients.
Exactly. But it's crucial to ensure that internal teams are equally involved in the evaluation process.
Absolutely. Internal involvement fosters ownership and ensures the findings are practical and actionable.
Well, once evaluations are complete, companies need to decide on next steps, don't they?
That's true. Decisions could include scaling successful initiatives or making adjustments where necessary.
So, in your opinion, what's the best way to communicate evaluation results across the organization? When it comes to communicating results, transparency and simplicity are key. Everyone should clearly understand the outcomes.
Absolutely. Presenting results in a straightforward manner helps employees see the impact of their efforts.
Exactly. Visual tools like dashboards, charts, and graphs can make data more accessible and engaging.
That's a great idea. A well-designed dashboard can highlight key metrics at a glance.
Right. And sharing success stories within the organization can motivate teams to stay committed.
So true. Positive examples inspire others and show that the transformation is delivering real value.
Well, after communicating results, it's important to focus on continuous improvement. What's your take on that?
I think it's essential. Digital transformation isn't a one-time event. It's an ongoing process.
Agreed. Companies need to regularly evaluate their strategies and adapt to new technologies and market trends.
Exactly. Staying flexible ensures that the organization remains competitive in an ever-changing environment.
So, what role do you think leadership plays in driving continuous improvement?
A significant role. Leaders set the tone and provide the vision for ongoing innovation.
Absolutely. They should encourage a culture of experimentation and learning from both successes and failures.
That's a great point. Innovation often comes from taking calculated risks and being open to new ideas.
Right. Leaders should also ensure that teams have the resources they need to implement improvements.
Agreed. Without proper support, even the best ideas may never come to life.
So true. And don't you think collaboration is equally important in driving continuous improvement?
Definitely, cross-functional teams can bring diverse perspectives and create more innovative solutions.
Well said, John. Collaboration also ensures that changes are well integrated across different parts of the organization.
Exactly. Misalignment between departments can create inefficiencies and reduce the overall effectiveness of improvements.
So, how do you think companies can foster better collaboration?
By creating open communication channels, encouraging teamwork, and recognizing contributions from all levels.
That's a solid approach. Celebrating collaborative successes reinforces the value of working together.
Agreed. It also builds trust and strengthens relationships between teams.
Well, trust and strong relationships are foundational for long-term success, especially in a digital-first environment.
Absolutely. Companies that prioritize these aspects are better positioned to adapt and thrive.
Let's now discuss how to measure long-term success and ensure sustainability in digital transformation.
That's an important topic. Long-term success depends on aligning digital initiatives with evolving business goals.
Exactly. Businesses should continuously revisit their objectives to ensure they remain relevant in changing markets.
So true. Do you think annual reviews are sufficient for assessing long-term progress?
Not entirely. While annual reviews are useful, quarterly assessments provide more timely insights into performance.
That makes sense. Regular evaluations help identify trends and areas for improvement early on.
Right. And leaders should involve teams in these evaluations to gather diverse perspectives and foster engagement.
Absolutely. Employee input often highlights challenges or opportunities that management might overlook.
So, how can companies balance short-term wins with long-term goals during digital transformation?
By setting milestones that contribute to the bigger picture while delivering immediate value.
Agreed. Milestones keep teams motivated and demonstrate progress toward larger organizational objectives.
Well, another factor is scalability. Solutions should grow with the company's needs, don't you think?
Definitely. Scalability ensures that investments in technology remain valuable as the business expands.
Exactly. And companies should also plan for the integration of future technologies.
Right. Staying proactive helps organizations adapt to innovations without significant disruption.
So, what about maintaining a competitive edge? How do you think digital transformation contributes to that?
It's crucial. Embracing digital tools improves efficiency, enhances customer experiences, and fosters innovation.
Agreed. Companies that resist change risk falling behind their more adaptable competitors.
Well said, John. And investing in employee development is equally important for maintaining a competitive edge.
Absolutely. Skilled employees can leverage technology more effectively and drive innovation from within.
So true. Continuous learning programs ensure teams stay ahead of industry trends and technological advancements.
Exactly. Do you think partnerships with tech providers can also support sustainability?
Definitely. Strong partnerships provide access to expertise, updates, and support, enhancing the effectiveness of digital solutions.
That's a good point. Collaboration with external experts often accelerates progress and reduces implementation risks.
Right. But internal teams must also take ownership to ensure long-term success.
Agreed. A balanced approach between internal capability and external support works best.
Well, as we wrap up, let's highlight the importance of celebrating transformation successes.
Absolutely. Recognizing achievements reinforces positive behaviors and motivates teams for future challenges.
So true. Acknowledging efforts also fosters a sense of accomplishment and organizational pride. As we wrap up, it's important to stress that digital transformation is a continuous journey.
Exactly. It's a long-term process that requires constant adjustment and flexibility to stay competitive.
The key is aligning digital strategies with evolving business goals for ongoing growth and success.
Right. Leadership plays a central role in guiding the organization through this ongoing transformation.
Leaders must clearly communicate the vision and engage employees to embrace new technologies.
Absolutely. Proper communication helps employees understand how transformation aligns with their roles and growth.
And employee training is essential to ensure everyone has the skills to adapt to new tools.
Exactly. Training builds confidence and prepares employees for future technological advancements and challenges.
So, how do you see the role of collaboration in digital transformation efforts?
Collaboration is critical. Cross-functional teamwork ensures digital transformation integrates across all business areas.
Right. Teams must work together to create innovative solutions and ensure alignment with company goals.
And don't forget about external partnerships. They bring expertise and fresh perspectives to the table.
Exactly. External partners help accelerate implementation and provide specialized knowledge and skills.
But the internal team must own the transformation for it to be sustainable in the long term.
Absolutely. Internal ownership ensures that digital changes become deeply embedded into the company's culture.
So, scalability is another factor to consider, especially as the company grows. What are your thoughts?
Scalability ensures that technologies and processes can grow with the business without disruption.
Right. Flexible frameworks enable the company to scale and adapt without starting from scratch.
And companies must be ready to evolve with new technologies to stay competitive.
So true. Regular evaluations and adjustments are necessary to stay ahead in the digital landscape.
Exactly. Businesses should always be open to learning and adapting to new challenges and opportunities.
In conclusion, digital transformation requires a balanced approach between leadership, employees, and technology.
Well said. Companies that focus on continuous learning and adaptability will succeed in the long run.
Absolutely. As technology continues to evolve, companies must evolve alongside it to remain relevant.
Thank you, John, for sharing your insights. It's been great discussing this topic with you.
Thank you, Lucy. I enjoyed our conversation today.
And thanks to our audience for joining us. We hope this discussion was helpful.
Stay tuned for more discussions on business English and digital transformation.
Take care and goodbye for now.
Now, let's take a look at the meanings of some words mentioned in the conversation.
Savvy, practical knowledge or understanding in a specific area.
Her marketing savvy helped the company attract more clients.
Streamline, to simplify or make a process more efficient.
We streamline the approval process to save time and resources.
Enthusiasm, strong excitement or interest in something.
His enthusiasm for the project motivated the entire team.
Hands-on, involving active participation or practical experience.
The workshop provided hands-on training in software development.
Reinforce, to strengthen or support an idea, structure, or behavior.
Regular feedback helps reinforce positive habits among employees.
Breach, a violation or breaking of a rule, agreement, or security.
The breach of confidentiality led to serious consequences for the company.
Undermine, to weaken or damage something gradually.
Spreading false rumors can undermine trust in the workplace.
Foster, to encourage or promote growth, development, or a positive environment.
The manager worked hard to foster collaboration within the team.
Embracing, accepting something willingly and with enthusiasm.
The company is embracing new technologies to stay competitive.
Insight. A deep understanding of a situation or subject.
Her insight into customer behavior helped improve the marketing strategy.
Thank you for watching our video.